Welcome to Ethereal Star Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a general love reading for the sign of Cancer. I pre-shuffled your cards and meditated on your cards, and during that meditation, I don't know, I felt like I couldn't really catch my breath, like I was rushing or there was a rushed energy. I saw lilacs. I'm not too certain on the meaning of lilacs or what they represent, but lilacs or lavender, I always get the flower confused, but those tall ones that are obviously like a light purple. I also felt like maybe this is for a different story, a different person. So I felt a couple things. I felt the rushed energy, saw the lilacs. I also felt like a sadness, but it wasn't a sadness about your own situation. It was kind of like maybe you're sad for others. Maybe you're holding a lot of space for others, you know, people close to you in your life. Maybe they're having a lot of issues and you're kind of like, you know, heavily being there for people. Whether like a family member is sick or like a friend's family member is sick, or like maybe your friend is going through a breakup or something like that. You're holding space for other people, and it's not necessarily weighing heavily on your conscience, but you might be kind of slacking on taking care of yourself because you are being there so much. You're putting so much time into caring for others. So I don't know, let's see what the cards say. I pre-shuffled. I'm going to do a couple more just because I did feel that rushed energy when I was shuffling too. So I'm just going to do a few more. I also had kind of like an instinct to use a different deck too. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite for the initial spread, but I don't know what you would call it, the base spread. But I have this cool other, what is it, Los Scaribo deck. It's like a, but I'm Italian and I don't like know how to say this correctly. Botticelli? I don't know. Fucking Botticelli, who knows? Oops. My Italian needs brushing up on. A lot. I'm actually better and more fluent in Spanish than I am in Italian, which is pretty sad. But, you know. Whatever. Enough about me. Alright. So, let me just give this one more shuffle. To anyone that is holding space for a lot of people, or holding a lot of space for people close to you in your life that are like very highly dependent on you, relying on you, not necessarily for like you to take care of responsibilities, but for you to be responsible for, you know, caring for them, for being emotionally there for people. You know, like, maybe you are the only one that a lot of people have. So maybe you're that friend that, like, everybody goes to because you listen and you have good advice to give. And, I don't know, you're probably one of those good, solid friends that don't sugarcoat advice, really. But I don't know, I feel like Cancers, I'm not sure if you're a no sugarcoat type of sign. Anyways, alright, one more shuffle. Love and relationship messages for Cancer. Oops. For the month of December 2020. This is what happens when I talk too much. Love and relationship messages for the sign of Cancer in the month of December 2020. Okay, first up you have, let me fix this. the Eight of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this could be like very much a mental struggle for you, whether you're struggling to make time for yourself, like self-care and all that stuff. You know, self-care doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be anything. It could be sitting on your couch reading a book. You know, it could be like doing a $1 face mask or something. You know, like it doesn't have to be getting a massage and getting your nails done. Whatever little time you might have because of all of these situations going on around you. I might be getting ahead of myself here, but all of these situations going on around you, you know, you might not have time to do that extensive self-care stuff, but I'm most certain that you need to, just because of the energy I'm feeling right now. Love and relationship messages for Cancer in the month of December 2020 for the highest good. Oops, they're flying out today. Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you might have... Oh, you know what? Alright, Knight of Cups in reverse. This could be you. You know, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It could be another water sign. It could very much be you feeling this... this way. In reverse, he's looking at the Eight of Swords. So you might feel like this knight in shining armor, like solving everybody's problems or being there for everyone, but you got to make sure you're there for yourself too. And a lot of times people that are that go-to person, they actually don't have anyone to go to themselves. You know, like a lot of those friendships are not reciprocal in the same way. They should be, and it's not in a bad way that they're not. It's just those people are hard to come by, and if you are one, it's very unlikely that you have another one in your circle of friends or family. Alright. 8 more cards for Cancer, please. Love and relationship messages. Thank you, Spirit, for your concise and direct messages and divine wisdom. 8 more cards, please. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse and not in reverse has been coming out for all of the reads I've done on YouTube so far. It's actually kind of funny. Again, hardworking energy. They're all facing, because they're in reverse too, but they're all facing that Eight of Swords. You don't want to feel like you are tying yourself up, whether it be mentally or just, you know, being pulled in too many directions by too many people because they rely on you to solve their problems, and just be emotionally there for them. You know, like I already said, you need someone to be emotionally there for you too. Oops. Okay. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not really sure why all of these coming out in reverse. Jesus. Sorry to anyone that's religious. I don't say it in vain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Love and relationship messages for Cancer. Again, I'm feeling that rushed energy. Holidays are coming up. I know with COVID, like, who the fuck knows what's happening with Christmas? You know what I mean? Like, is it canceled, or who knows? Like, what are people gonna do for their kids? Maybe that's on your mind if you have kids, or maybe you're an aunt or an uncle to some young children, and you're worrying about, like, what you're gonna do. Is this in reverse? No, it wasn't. Alright, the Moon card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, lots of intuition here, reflection. You know, you have Scorpion energy here. Whoops, but it is the sign of Pisces. Oops. Or, you know, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio too. That could be you reflecting on, like, why do I not have anyone to go to? These 2 cards flipped out. You have 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And you have the Death card. I don't want to say anything about that until I get these next 3 cards. You can be feeling strapped with your money for Christmas gifts. I mean, I feel like that's kind of a general energy that everyone's has or is having. 9 of Wands, 2 more cards, and I'll reflect back on this row. Oops. 2 more cards for Cancer. Love and relationships in their life for their highest good. Is that 2? Yeah. Okay. You have the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. Whoops. Sagittarius energy, and you have the 9 of Cups again with the water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So let's look at what you have. This is definitely these 3 cards here. You're feeling that energy that you're being pulled in different directions, and you want to be that knight in shining armor emotionally, to be there for others, but you really need to make sure that you also have someone to go to, because if you don't, that is equivalent to like that burnout energy, right? We go, we give to other people, we make time for other people, we carry too much of others' burdens on our back. And by we, I'm just referring to the collective energy I'm feeling right now, not necessarily myself. You know, it's all with good intentions here. You want to be that go-to person, but, you know, at some point, you need to, you know, fill your own cup, give back to yourself. And if the people around you are not doing that right now, or if you don't have anyone to go to, it's burnout energy. You know, good advice and all that stuff, it doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from experience. It comes from, you know, going through hard times yourself and having like insight on it to share with others. It might not be the same situation that you've been through that the other person or other people in your life are going through right now. And this is a current energy, I feel, and it's also a future energy. Does not very much feel past energy at all, and if it is, it's only the past couple weeks, at most the past month for you guys, Cancer. Yeah, so you gotta make sure that you're taking time for yourself too, and you could be reflecting on that, you know, like why am I the only one that these people go to? It does feel like whatever these issues are in other people's lives are very serious. So I don't want to be insensitive to, you know, like you being there for other people, because that's a beautiful thing. A lot of people don't have someone like that in their life. And that, I feel like the people around you appreciate you, but maybe you don't get the same reciprocal friendship from them. So they appreciate you for what you, not necessarily what you can do for them, but how you can be there for them. They might not be there for you in the same way that you are there for them. So that's what I'm feeling here. You're just reflecting on, like, you know, and I don't think you feel like any type of way about this. I don't think you feel like you're being used or anything. But I just wanted to make sure that was recording. It looked like it wasn't, and I was going to be real sad. Yeah, you don't feel like you're being used, but you definitely feel like you're burning out here. This Page of Pentacles energy, I want to get a clarifier on, but it is... I feel like I'm getting a couple different messages here. Let me just think about this for a second. I'm going to get a clarifier for that. You do have the Death card here. This could be this cycle ending. Like I said, it feels like a current energy, so I'm I don't think the cycle ending is this situation of you being there for other people. I think maybe the cycle ending is that you're reflecting on it, and maybe you just need to pull back a little, and like make sure you're taking that time for yourself. So the cycle ending could be that you give too much to others, and you know, you're gonna start giving to yourself in the near future. I want to get a clarifier on Nine of Wands. Give me 1 second. Just because in this situation, I'm not entirely sure what that would be. Alright. Resilience, courage, persistence, test of faith, boundaries. So, you pulling back, you being not selfish, but selfish in the way that, you know, being selfish is not bad. Being selfish, everything in moderation, right? Being selfish with your time is good for you. Not everything has to be good for other people, others in your life. So if you need to be a little bit more selfish with your time, your resources, etc., here with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like that's what this is saying. The death to the cycle of you overgiving your time, your resources, etc., to others. Like I said, this energy here, these people in your life that are needing this emotional support from you, they are going through some tough things. I feel like family members are sick. It's not them that are sick, but it's someone close to them in their life. Could be like a niece, nephew, cousin, aunt, uncle, that type of thing. Someone in their immediate family, not their parents. Don't feel like it's a parental energy there. Yeah, it's definitely something having to do with their health. I don't feel it's financial. I don't feel it's a breakup. Or like a friend that went through a breakup. I don't feel like it's you being there for that type of situation. It could be for, you know, this is not going to resonate with every single person. Please do not try to make it fit. I used to watch readings myself and try to make it fit, and it would just mess up things in my life. Sorry about that. That's my computer. But yeah, this is being selfish with your time, your resources. Not overgiving anymore. The death to that cycle. This is keeping your boundaries. Look, this guy here, I always flip my videos, so I'm just gonna do this. This man here, he's holding one pentacle, and the 8 are behind him. He's building those boundaries. And he's looking back like, you know, do I still let people take that time from me as extensively as I have in the past, or should I put this last wand up and create that wall, create that boundary between your friends, your family? You know, you can be there for people, but you still need to be there for yourself. And temperance, balance coming in here, that's you balancing, you know, time I give away to others, time I give to myself. You know, we all kind of have to go through that creation of boundaries. It's not a selfish energy to care for yourself first, right? You have to fill your own cup before you give out that water to others, give out that time, that emotional support, those resources, the help others might need from you. You need to give to yourself first, because what good are you if, you know, you're emotionally depleted and tired and, you know, irritated and all that stuff because you're not giving to yourself. You're giving all of your time and all of your emotional support to others and not getting it back, but also not giving it to yourself. That's what this is here. You need to balance who, what, and where you're giving your time, energy, and support, really. But mostly it's you know, it's to yourself that needs it at this time, because you have been pulled in so many different directions that you might be feeling restrained by others' needs of you. Once you get this balance, 9 of Cups, you know, 9 of Cups, again, I'm going to look because I like these keywords. I write them down. I don't have the greatest memory. So, 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Contentment, satisfaction, wish come true, yeah. Inner happiness. Yeah, you found balance, eventually. Like I said, this is a future energy, and if it's not, it's only the past couple weeks that you've maybe been feeling this way, or that these issues here with, you know, other people in your life that you need to be there for, it's relatively recent. Past couple weeks, maybe the past month. This is a future energy right here from the Death card on. You know, here to here is how I do my reads, right? So, setting these boundaries, finding that internal balance. How much time are you going to give to yourself versus how much time you've been giving to all these other people that they need from you because you're a good friend, but, you know, you need to give back to yourself too. And 9 of Cups is when you find this balance. So, like I said, I wanted to use the Lo Scarabo. I never pronounce anything right. I really try, but, you know, I did not pre-shuffle these, so just give me 1 second. Messages in love and relationships for Cancer in the month of December 2020. Angel Spirit Guides, thank you for your divine wisdom. This came out in the upright. Yeah, yes. 4 of Cups. I'm going to get 2 more. 4 of Cups is that contentment energy, right? 4 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Yeah. Meditation, contemplation, apathy, reevaluation. Reevaluation of, again, how much time are you giving to others and you're not giving to yourself? These flew out. Knave of Swords and King of Wands. Look at that. You have the 9 of Wands here and the King of Wands. This is success in creating those boundaries after, you know, this cycle is over. Knave of Swords, that could be, you know, you're in contemplation of the issues I've already stated. You know, do you keep giving to others and get that burnout energy? Let me see. I felt that lilac energy. I wanted to see if there were any lilacs in these cards. There's not, but there's some flowers there. This is the immature air energy. So you could be feeling like, you know, this is okay here. As long as everything in my life is going the way it should go, it's okay to feel like this, but it's not. That's an immature energy. But at the end here, I was only going to pull 3. You have the King of Wands, so you're successful in creating these boundaries between, you know, emotional boundaries, boundaries regarding, like, your instincts, right? You instinctively know that you need to be selfish with your time. You may not instinctively know that right now is the end of this cycle for you, but you've, like I said before, he's got 8 of these wands up. He's looking back. Do I leave this door open or not? Do I put the 9th wand up and create that boundary, or do I leave a little bit of leeway for others' emotional responsibilities to get into my boundary? But once you find balance, you'll be fine. I feel like everyone goes through this situation at some point in their life. You just need to learn to be selfish and, know that this is not a bad energy to be in this situation. Being selfish with your time is good for you, right? Everyone else is selfish with their time. You need to be selfish with your time too. Just to give back to yourself, not for any negative reasons. Okay, Nine of Cups. Yeah, once you create this boundary, you'll find balance and you'll feel satisfied that you were strong enough to create that boundary. As a water sign, creating boundaries is really hard. I feel like water and earth signs, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, have the hardest time creating boundaries. Air and fire signs, we know our limits, right? We will push them, but we know when enough is enough. Water and earth signs do not know. An evolved sign, yeah, they do. An unevolved sign, and not to like label or make it sound like evolved signs are better or anything, but it's a maturity thing, right? It comes with age, it comes with experience, etc., etc. But like I said, air and fire signs, we know when to set boundaries. We know when people cross our boundaries. Water and earth signs do not. It's unfortunate, but going through this is really important. And you come out the Nine of Cups in your own emotional fulfillment, almost at the 10. Like, you've created this boundary. It was really hard for you to create this boundary. You want to be everyone's go-to person, but you need to be that go-to person for yourself too. And if you don't have anyone, like I said, in your life that is the go-to person for you, then you're left always, emptying your cup and refilling it yourself. I mean, not that people need to do things for us, but it's nice when, the energies and friendships and family relationships in your life also give back to you. You're not the only one giving. I'm going to pull a chakra card. Alright. Whoops. A bunch came out. I'm not going to take those. Overall message for Cancer in the month of December 2020 for love and relationships. Love and relationship messages for Cancer. Final messages in the month of December 2020. Thank you, Spirit, Angels, for your divine guidance and your clear and concise messages. Love and relationships for the sign of Cancer. Alright, you had two that popped out. I'm just going to take the first one. Self-mastery, number 15. So that's complete and total alignment. That is, I forget the name sometimes. That's the Angels and Masters color, but it's also your solar plexus color. Yellow, gold. I'm gonna look it up right now, but before I read, self-mastery, you've mastered, you've put an end to the cycle of letting other people cross your emotional boundaries and not necessarily give back to you, but just keep expecting you to give to them. And these situations here, like I said, I don't want to be insensitive to those issues. It really seems like someone's, aunt, uncle, maybe a close friend of yours, their aunt, uncle, niece, nephew, possible cousin is having some health issues that are serious. I'm hearing a miscarriage, but with health with complications. I've been seeing a lot of things about ALS. I don't know too much about that disease, but I'm just gonna put it out there. So Maybe a family member found out that they have that and is declining. Dementia is another thing I'm hearing. Just very, very serious health issues. But it's not your friend, it's a family member of your friend. So I apologize, and I'm sorry that that's occurring and that you need to be there for these people. But you also really need to be there for yourself. So self-mastery about setting boundaries, end of a cycle of giving too much to others without giving back to yourself. That's what I'm seeing. I'm going to read the message for you guys. Let's see. Self-mastery. So, oh, no, it is solar plexus. I thought it was, let me see this other one here. Soul star, which is the same color. So solar plexus, let's see. I just want to go to the first page of this. Yeah, personal power, inner strength, self-mastery, determination, empowerment, confidence, self-discipline, self-esteem, courage, confidence, freedom, emotional balance, appropriate self-discipline, setting those boundaries. You have pulled this card today to let you know that this is a powerful time to manifest self-mastery. Life is constantly offering us lessons. That lesson is the end of the cycle, the death to a cycle. Is death the... Yeah, death is number 15 too, right? No. I don't know. I think death is 15. Or maybe it's the devil that's 15. I'm not sure. Sometimes I get those two mixed up and it pisses me off, but it's alright. So self-mastery. Life is constantly offering us lessons which give us the opportunity to grow and expand our soul. You are being called at this time to master your gifts. The key is to focus your energy on what you would like to master and don't give up until you have embodied it fully. Yeah. Put that last wand up. Make the boundary. Find the balance. Then you'll be the Nine of Cups energy. That guy's happy. That guy is like, wow, I put an end to this cycle. You know, I'm sitting here with my 9 cups. I'm emotionally fulfilled because I gave time to myself. I gave time, I gave resources, self-care, etc. to myself, and I can still give it to others, but with a boundary in place. It takes commitment and motivation to create self-mastery. However, with consistency and time, it will come to fruition. Being blessed with this card today indicates that you are already on your way to mastering your gifts. Gifts or like an ability to figure out something. And what you figured out is the boundary thing. Have you doubted yourself lately in a particular aspect of your life, resulting in frustration? Yeah, you're frustrated because you don't want to be selfish. Water signs have a hard time being selfish, but you need to be for the betterment of yourself, right? For the betterment of your mental health. Because you don't want to keep feeling like this. You don't want to feel bound. You don't want to feel